Hello, I hope you're doing well. Wow, right now I'm here at the football pitch. Behind me is a pole, a goal post. I think you can see it. And ever since we started the lockdown, now we are in partial lockdown. People are not allowed to play football in here. And to all the football lovers know that if they stop you from playing football, then sure, that is pain, that is annoyance. That is like having a thorn in your flesh. So I went out and looked for some thorns around. Do you see this? Wow, it is a wonderful part of the thorn trip. So I also thought of what could represent our lives, and then I thought of a tomato. Wow, it is beautiful. Then I also thought of an eggplant. So those are going to represent different people with different lives, right? Yeah. So as we live this life, whether you're from Africa, from Asia, America, Europe, Australia, from all different kinds of life, you all at one point experience a thorn in your flesh. And sometimes the thorns are permanent, sometimes they are temporary, but we do experience them, right? So we are going to demonstrate this. Wow, look at that. The tomato has been pierced. Yeah, so sometimes it is sickness that pierces us. Some other times there are social problems, maybe poverty. Then we can also have different people, pierced by thorns. Wow, I think you can see very clearly. Funny thing is, while I was getting the thorns from the tree, they also pierced me. So these are things which happen every now and again. So in the Bible, there's a wonderful story in 2 Corinthians chapter 12 of a man who had a thorn in his flesh, and that man is called Paul. And then some people believed it was a disease, like maybe an eye disease. Others maybe it was a fever, but it was a disease. It was so annoying and disturbing that he asked the Lord. The Bible says, for 3 times. And then when you read from like verse 2 to verse 7, you will find that until when God told him, Paul, my grace is enough for you. So Paul says, now he started to to be pleased or to rejoice, to be content with his infirmities. So he gloried in his infirmities. And then there is this other man in 2 Kings chapter 5. Still, you can start from the first verse. There is a wonderful story of a man called Naaman. He was a soldier, but infected with leprosy. And then a maid who was just a captive told him, my mistress told the wife, if you can tell our master to go to Israel, there's a prophet who can heal him. I mean, the Lord can use that prophet to heal him. So maybe I can be your maid today, but I just want to tell you that Jesus can heal you. Jesus of Nazareth, who came on earth, lived like man, he was pierced by thorns. He can heal you. He shed his blood for you and I. And then if you're a Christian, you shouldn't assume Paul's mentality right now. You shouldn't say, I have a thorn, unless the Lord tells you so. But if the Lord has not told you so, if you have not heard from the Lord that maybe I've given you that thorn, maybe that disease, maybe that problem is there for you to humble down to recognize that I'm powerful, don't settle for less. Don't live the rest of your life crying, sobbing, You know, the Bible tells us in James chapter 4 verse 7 that submit yourselves under the Lord and resist the devil and shall flee from you. Whenever we submit under the mighty hand of God and we resist the devil, surely it will free. That disease can free. That cancer can free. Whether the thorn has been permanent, like maybe a cancer, maybe it comes and goes, maybe it is poverty. Dear one, don't rest. Resist the devil. Believe in Jesus. Have your trust in Jesus. If you haven't trusted Jesus, now it is high time you trust him, because he can help you out. You don't live to live with a thorn. Yeah, Naaman chose to believe the maid. However much the maid was a lowly person, and Naaman got his healing. Naaman is fresh, got back. Your life can be restored. Be blessed exceedingly. Love you so much.